Introduction to Mindfulness.
Good day to everyone. Today's topic is mindful sitting. Mindfulness, or being aware in the present moment, can be tried in different methods. One way is how to be mindful when seated, relaxed and comfortably. So what's the trick for that? For that we need to know when sitting for it to be a peaceful sitting, a silent and clean place with normal atmosphere and light would be really good. If we know that the place where we are right now is suitable for that, it can be the classroom or even at home, then the way you are seated or your sitting posture needs to be very much balanced. Left and right hand sides should be balanced. It can also be done while seated on the ground. There also, the body should be balanced. The back should be straight. With that, let's see if we are seated comfortably. Here the comfort of the sitting position will be felt. Am I seated comfortably? There's a simple way to check that. Close the eyes and see the sitting position in your mind. This is the time for you to love your posture. After that, see how this body looks to you when you close your eyes. It means, how does it feel? Is your mind inside the body or has it gone to an outside place? You can try checking different parts of the body from the mind. As when we are with a friend, just like we'd look at the friend, you can look at the body from the head. How the feet touches the ground, how the hands are kept, and consider this is how one sits on the seat. So while waiting that way, if it feels comfortable without feeling like a difficulty, we call it the best comfort of the sitting position. Then, sometimes you can't keep this body in one proper position. So then, you may move or sway. How the clothes feel pressed when breathing in. How that pressure releases when you breathe out. How the breath enters the nostrils, or how you feel your body weight while sitting. If the mind is with any of these, we can say the mind is in the body. Otherwise, we may think of something that happened yesterday, or may think of something to do tomorrow, or an unpleasant sound from someone nearby can make you feel disturbed. So for these, we call it as being unmindful and a wandering mind. We know that mindfulness is well established when the mind is in the body. In this way, after introducing it at some point, the continuation of the mindfulness is what we try to practice from childhood. When trying to keep the mind inside the body, you can see how the mind jumps out. Even if the undisciplined mind is given the facility to comfortably sit, it won't stay because of its wandering nature. We call it monkey mind. It is not anyone's fault. Anyone will have it. It can be known by the mindful child only. By doing this continuously, the mind gradually becomes friendly with the sitting body. It happens when you do this regularly. So we sit comfortably and keep the mind with our posture for how long? Maybe 2 or 3 minutes? Likewise, we can observe the body. While observing like that, let's imagine that at some point we feel the breath. Don't be sad even if you didn't feel it. Don't chase. If you feel the breath at that time, there is a wonderful sense of peace. So don't worry if you don't get results at first. Keep continuing. Then you will be able to take advantage of the mindful opportunity that they invested in initially. Wish you all to continue the practice, and we end the lesson for today.
We learned about mindful sitting today. Let's take a little more time to practice it. Practically, if we sit and practice mindfulness, we can clear our mind from many worries. Then, we try to keep our mind with the sitting posture of the body and the things happening in the body while sitting, or to mindfully observe what is happening in the body. For that, the first thing to do is to sit comfortably with a well-balanced posture and a straight back. So all of you, keep your back straight and sit comfortably. Keep your hands relaxed. When closing your eyes, close them softly without tightening too much. At this time, we will not think of anything. And take your mind to the body. I am sitting comfortably here, right now. When you take your mind to yourself, see what you feel in the body at this time. Be mindful to the sensations in your body. If you feel the coolness of the wind touching your body, know the feeling. If you feel the warmth of the wind touching your body, know the feeling. If you feel the rise and fall of the breath, try to see if you can keep your attention with the breath. Notice how the breath rises and falls. If your mind changes, if the mind wanders into other things, take your mind back to yourself. Forget all external things as much as possible and try to be friends with your breath. Well, you can open your eyes. For a short period of time, we try to forget external things and stay mindful with our breath or to be friendly with the breath. So if we can do this 2 to 3 minutes before the start of a period, to be friendly with your own breath, we can remove many worries from our mind. Further, before we start studying, if we can forget external things and be mindful with the breath, or be friendly with the breath and practice that, we can remove many worries from our mind and we will be able to carry out the next task very well. So, our mind will be a lot more clear. Therefore, you can all try practicing it within this week, to sit mindfully or to be friendly with your breath. After that, we will learn more lessons from the next week onwards. We will meet next week to learn about mindful walking. Wish you all a very good day.
This is a presentation by SatiPasala Foundation.